future headquarters of the Great Lakes Power Stroke FX4. I built myself a little home away from home to be completed. I call it the doghouse. Theory is over there is going to be a wood stove and a couple couches, place where my buddies and I can hang out. Used to be a gazebo. We never used it. So this is the first video in the doghouse garage. The doghouse lodge. And yeah, so the Traxx has so far been pretty reliable. I mean, it's not like you're going very fast. It's not like it has a whole lot of power, but honestly, it's kind of fun. So you guys, if you're interested in RC crawlers, then this might be a really good option for you. It's kind of fun, and I think that we've shown that the Traxx provide a substantial improvement over tires in most ways. This is, as far as I know, based on the TRX Sport. It doesn't have 2 speeds, and it is fully locked without having electronic lockers. I do have that hooked up, so the light, so I was just going to leave it be instead of doing the monkey with it. I did change to the red Traxxas servo because the stock servo was, well, it made it through about 1 pack of batteries. So yeah, that's a Metal Gear servo. I think it was, boy, what was it? Someone's going to tell me I'm wrong, so I probably shouldn't say anything. It was like 180 inch-pounds. I don't remember. I think they have a 331 that's blue. I was going to put 2 of those in my Summit. So I figured that'd be cool. I thought the red would do the job for this, and I think that it does. Especially being that you'll just create a lot of heat if you have a giant servo. I do have the, what is it, BAC or whatever the heck it is hooked up. That was really easy to do, not a big deal. It steals power from the takeoff from the ESC, and it brings it over to the, I'm not an RC expert, the radio thing. That sends the power and the commands to the servo, and basically it ups the amount of voltage at the servo so that it has enough power to work. I haven't had any trouble with having the servo cranked over and giving it power. At least I haven't noticed it. I mean, it's just a toy, you know, but it's fun. So the Traxx is pretty sweet. You're going to see that crossing over top of rocks. Like, this thing has got epic amounts of ground clearance. There we go. 3 inches, probably. And that's a lot. I mean, this is 1/10 scale. So, you know, we're talking 30 inches of ground clearance. So, that's a lot. It does have portals, which is super... Oopsies. I'm sorry, guys. The light in here probably isn't that great. It does have portals, which is pretty sweet to get an extra bit of clearance. And an extra bit of gear ratio increase, which is super duper cool. It's a really cool model. If you're into cars and trucks, the TRX4 is a really cool model. I'll just unplug this. Here. I just try to be really gentle with the electrical connections because, again, it is just a toy. Check this out. So I use Traxxas and Venom batteries. I've always had good luck. This Venom battery is probably 2013. I mean, I've had it a long time, and I've used it a lot, and I haven't had any trouble. So, the model itself, here we go. We're back again with some light. It's a ridiculously cool model. The front is a 3-link. It's got a triangulated upper link right there. This is actually a really good way to talk about suspension. So, you have your panhard bar right here, which is controlling your axle side-to-side movement. See how it moves in a radius? And they have the geometry as such where these two are parallel, it appears. And therefore, you can see the steering doesn't change, at least during this amount of travel. It doesn't push on right here, these 2 points. It looks like the same length. Boom, boom, and same angle approximately. So, that's awesome. Cool geometry. That triangular link, like I just said right here, is what's also controlling side-to-side movement and also creates the radius to which this operates in. So we have basically a long arm. Oops, my phone is getting rather low on battery. It's cold outside. We have a long arm and a short arm setup. So you can see it moves in that range of motion. That's really cool. And I have a piece of grass in here. Get rid of that. So the rear is really cool. It's a triangulated 4-link. You can see how nicely it pivots above its axis. That's what triangulated 4-link is all about. It doesn't have a pan or a bar. The two triangulated links are what determine its range of motion and where it bends, and also locks, as you can see, I mean, besides play, is what locks it side to side. Because these are triangulated, hypotenuse is the shortest distance between 2 points. If you were to draw a right triangle right here, it would look something like that. And there's your triangulated link. I guess it basically looks something like the drive shaft. Yeah, sort of. So, point being, it's a really neat model. Everything comes into a central point right here, which is pretty sweet. It looks like it has aluminum frame rails, which is pretty cool. It's a really cool model. So those of you that are truck nerds, off-road nerds, might be a good thing to have.